You've illuminated my life. When I thought that I was done shining, now I shine for you. I shine because of you. And I'm shining with you. Forever.
Forever. Always.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Rewind Night. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Alright guys, today we are going to be going over the latest episode of Queen Sugar, Season 5, Episode 5, called Queen Sugar. Alright guys, so of course I'm going to have to apologize for this extremely late video, but I actually just saw the episode tonight because I had a very busy week, okay? So let's get into it, guys. All right, the episode starts off with Ralph Angel and Darla. They're sitting and they're all lovey-dovey and they're just talking about the plans for their wedding day. Like, this is almost like a shotgun wedding without the shotgun and without the angry father, you know, and minus a pregnant Darla. The point is, they're like, look, we need to just get married and we don't know how long we're going to be here. So let's just do this. We love each other. Why not? Right? So Darla tells Ralph Angel that she needs a maid of honor and she'd like to ask Charlie because they're getting close again and she really looks up to her. So that was very sweet. And also they go into the room and they tell Blue, who of course is very happy about it. And they tell him about the tradition of a wedding that a bride needs, which is something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, which is their own son named Blue. Next, Vi is on the phone with Hollywood and she's telling him that, you know, Ralph Angel and Darla are going to get married. And she's like, you know, they must think I got wedding cake stored up in the fridge or something like that. She said, stored up somewhere in case, right? So she's up in there whipping up a wedding cake. And, you know, Hollywood is saying, I wish I could be there. But unfortunately, he has to bury his mother. And he's going through what a lot of people went through during the pandemic, which is they were not able to give their loved one a proper burial. So they're definitely showing this as well. But of course, Hollywood is upset, as he should be, because he says his mother deserves a proper burial, especially after the kind of woman that she was. So of course, Vi, being the wonderful encourager that she is, tells Hollywood that life isn't about people showing up for you. It's about you showing up for people. And that is what Hollywood's mother did throughout her life. So they're going to celebrate that. And the Lord has received her. And he said, well done. And I definitely like that part right there. Next, while Ralph Angel is outside building their very own wedding arch, Charlie comes over as the maid of honor and surprises Darla with a Zoom bachelorette party. So this was so cute because, you know, Aunt Vi is on, Nova is on, and Darla's mother is on too. And she tells Darla that she is very happy for her. She just wants her to live her best life. If anything that the pandemic has taught her is that life is too short to be trying to control somebody, basically, you know. Stop trying to make people live the life that you want them to live and let them just live their life and be happy, right? So the mom is very happy for Darla, which made Darla happy. Also, Nova tells her that she is welcome in the family, like you're our sister if you want to be. And she was just very welcoming to her. And we also saw in the scene before that Nova was feeling really bad and guilty about the hard time that she has given Darla. So this was a very nice scene. And like I said, it just seems like this season is just about us pretty much reliving this pandemic. But I'm going to embrace it because there are some very beautiful, heartfelt moments involved as well. Next, Hollywood and Ralph Angel are now on the phone. And Hollywood tells Ralph Angel that his mother kind of surprised him with the wish of wanting to be cremated. So he had to cremate his mother, and then he went to go spread her ashes over a lake that they used to go fishing in when he was younger. All right, so Ralph Angel saying, look, I'm really sorry that you're going through this, and you just got to take it one day at a time. And regardless if you get to make it to the wedding or not, you are still my best man. And so, you know, Hollywood is saying, I love you guys and I wish I was there, but I'm really going through it right now. And I love everything that you guys are doing. I'm all for it. But he's just really going through it. And I feel really bad for Hollywood, of course, but I feel worse for him because he's alone. And so it's just a terrible place to be. And at this point, it's like I wish that he would have let Vi come down to be with him because he needs somebody. Like, he's just by himself. But I appreciate how he's handling it. He's handling it in a healthy way. Like, he's not drinking or turning to substance abuse or anything like some people do. So that is something to take note of. Next, we get a bonding moment between Charlie and Ralph Angel, and it just really brought me to a moment of joy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Guys, listen, I'm somebody that's very passionate about the things that I watch on TV, and you gotta move me, and I really like to say that this scene moved me. It just made me feel so happy. Like, I know that these are actors, but when actors can show you this and make you feel these kind of emotions and things like that, they are doing their job, okay? They are doing the thing, honey. And so I really appreciated seeing them. They was racing. First, they was in the kitchen talking trash. After they had settled that, Ralph Angel is going to ask Micah to be his best man in place of Hollywood, right? In case he can't make it. And so they started talking trash. He called her big head. She called him chicken legs. And they reminisced on a time when, she beat him in a race or he beat her in a race or something like that, right? So they said, okay, now it's on. So they going out and she kind of cheated. I don't want to say kind of cheated. She cheated, okay? They were trying to do the countdown and she just ran. And I'm telling you, I was cracking up though because Ralph Angel was talking trash while he was running. And if you guys recall how he was running, it was just hilarious. He looked like it was a struggle, but he actually wound up beating her. But it was just too cute. They told each other, I love you. She said, I'm happy for you. I love you. And he said, I love you too. It was just a really wonderful moment. And I've never seen them like that before. So it was nice. It was refreshing for them. Especially since we always see that Charlie is about her business, So it's nice to see her in that light. And also, it's nice to see Ralph Angel smile because he is always crying, which is sad, But these are happy moments, and I'm here for it. Next, Darla is in the room, right before the wedding, and she's going through some things. She's thinking to herself, Ralph Angel loves me, and I put him through a lot. Like, I gave him reasons not to love me. So, Charlie comes in, and these are the things that she's telling Charlie because Charlie can obviously see that something is bothering her. So she just wants to make sure that Darla is sure she wants to do this. And Darla is like, yes, she does, right? But she's just thinking she wants to be a good wife. So Charlie gives her a present from Nova, which is something old, right? And it's a letter. It's kind of like a prayer that was written by Trudy, Ralph Angel and Nova's mother. And the letter is beautiful. Not just the writing, but the actual letter, like the paper is beautiful. And she's reading it, Darla, she's reading it out loud. And it basically says that Trudy, the mother, prays that Ralph Angel will find this great love, right? And so it was very encouraging for Darla to hear at this time. It's something that she needed to hear to, be encouraged in the moment. And so it was just a right on time type of thing for her. And I just want to say that Charlie is doing a very good job at being her maid of honor. Next, we are outside and it's the wedding scene, guys. They're getting ready for the bride to come out. And, Aunt Vi is just like, wow, I never thought I'd see this, especially here in this place. This is her brother's land. And to see his son getting married is just a blessing for her. Her and Nova are gushing over Ralph Angel. Like, he looks so beautiful. He's so handsome, all this stuff, right? So then a man appears, right? And Nova says, yeah, and so does he. And so Aunt Vi turns and looks and she sees that as Hollywood. So I'm like, yay! Hollywood showed up. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, this freaking episode is pulling all on my heartstrings, guys. And then the moment we've been waiting for, guys, Darla comes out, of course, after Charlie came, but Darla comes out and she is looking beautiful. Ralph Angel is looking at her like, oh my gosh, she looks beautiful. This girl is going to be my wife. Like, it was just beautiful. The moment was awesome. And one thing that I love about this scene and what it says is that, you know, weddings do not have to be this big, extravagant event. You know, it's really just about the love at the end of the day, because a lot of times people be spending thousands and thousands of dollars on weddings, and by 5 years, they don't even be married anymore, all right? And I might be giving you a little bit, okay? By 2 years, by 1 year, they're getting a divorce, you know? So it's like people put so much energy and so much money into weddings, but it's like, it's the marriage, you know? And so I just really appreciate seeing that this wedding right here, this is beautiful. Like, it's just about love. They got their closest people with them, their relatives, you know, sisters, aunt, uncle, and son, you know, nephew, and that is it. And that is all they need. And that is what I really, really appreciated about this episode and about this wedding. Just pure love, and that's it. Forget all the glitz and glam. Oh, and I also love how Darla's mom showed up on Zoom or Skype or whatever it was, just in time to surprise her and say that she is giving her daughter away to this man. So that was really cute too. I also love their little reception. Everything was just so nice, and I just can't get enough of saying that. And I love the fact that they played the song When I'm With You. I think that's what it's called, but I remember that song from when I was younger, and I always liked that song as well. Next, Vi comes out with her beautiful cake that she made, and Hollywood gives the toast. So we see that Micah served as the best man during the wedding, but during the reception portion, Hollywood took over the toast. That's what it was looking like. And I like that, the way that went as well, because it was kind of like everybody was able to play a part. So Micah was able to do his thing because he was so honored and so happy to be his uncle's best man. And then, you know, Hollywood, of course, wanted to be there, and he came. And so it just all worked out so lovely and so well. And Hollywood's toast was perfect. You know, it made a lot of sense. He said that it's a rare thing to find your compliment, somebody that's going to love you for you. And of course, Hollywood knows all too well what that feels like with the love that he's found with Aunt Vi. So it was all great. And of course, listen, you cannot be at a wedding this beautiful with your woman or your man, and if y'all love each other, you cannot be sitting there without the thought of marriage crossing your mind, which is exactly what happened to Calvin. All right, he looks at Nova and was like, Nova, would you ever marry me? You know, do you ever think about it and stuff? And I knew that was going to happen, because look at the atmosphere. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a gorgeous atmosphere. You could hear the wind, you know, rustling in the trees and everything. It's just, it sounds beautiful. It looks beautiful. The atmosphere is just awesome. Love is in the freaking air. So, of course, if you're there with your significant other and you're not married, the question better come up. Anyway, so Nova definitely seemed down, and that's cool too. Okay, guys, we have our last scene where they cut the cake, the bride and the groom, and you know what they do, guys. The bride messes up the groom with the cake, you know, mushing it all in his face, and they're just having fun. And then they start dancing to Before I Let Go, and that was dope. And then we have Hollywood tell Vi, you are all I got now. Like, y'all all I got. And so Vi is like, and you are all I ever want, and I got you. So it was just a wonderful episode, guys. Such a feel-good episode. Sheesh. I'm actually sorry that it took me so long to watch it, but it was really, really worth it, and I enjoyed it. And I'm a little nervous now, because I think that this was our relief with this season. This was our episode of relief, our episode of joy and just happiness, because I think there's going to be some rough episodes coming up. I mean, I don't think, I know. I'm just not sure if next week's episode has to do with the George Floyd situation. not sure about that, but I know it's coming. If it's not next week, it's the week after. So we'll see, guys. So something that was so heartfelt to watch, so wonderful, so lighthearted, just everything, joy, peace, laughter, love, all of that, you know, followed by episodes that bring heaviness. Not really looking forward to that, but we will meet again and talk about it, guys. So let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I freaking loved it. I wouldn't even mind watching it again. It was just so beautiful. Just give you such a great warm feeling, you know. Anyway, guys, love to hear about it in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Until next time, you guys be blessed and take care. Bye-bye.